you get to see cutscenes in Dawn of the Infinite, Galakrond's Fall, and also you proceed to the aspects for Hidden Legacies quest. If you talk to that person, you get another cutscene with Galakron and Fyrak. Oh, yeah, I saw this cutscene on YouTube, so that's why I said this is my armor for ML Dream. I have the silver one, and then I also have this red one. So they're both the same one. I just upgraded one Dreambound level 70 gear set by speaking in front of the Seat of the Aspects with the dragon. The Seat of the Aspects is in Thaldraszus, in Valdrakken on the Dragon Isles, and you need to be level 70. And you basically do like a 2-minute quest, and you upgrade it from red until silver. Each of the Dreambound armor sets look different for each of the classes. I'm a Horde Orc Rogue, and essentially let me equip the rest of my pieces. So this is, if you press Z, you can take out your axes. In front of the Seat of the Aspects, he looks like a dragon. So let's press C, and I'll equip my other version. I didn't upgrade either of them. I just got one version of them silver by doing that quest with the dude near the Seat of the Aspects in Thaldraszus and Valdrakken. So that was pretty cool. Also, if you talk to the dude near the staircase, like directly to the left of the Seat of the Aspects, one of the people that he shows you to out of the 3, you can buy gold swords from him, scimitars, with tattered wilder cloth right here, which you get from doing dream surges and defeating enemies. And that looks cool. You could use transmogrify to transmogrify it over your other stuff. I upgraded my armor, obviously, using Shadowflame Crest fragments and the green orbs with Whelping Crest fragments. But in Season 2, those got converted. You also get flightstones. You get a lot of flightstones from the Dawn of the Infinite dungeons, which you can get to in Group Finder over here. You unlock Heroic once you reach level 70, and you do some of the quests with the Seat of the Aspects. And I think by talking with Nozdormu, honestly. And then Raid Finder, Fear of the Storms, is how you do Vault of the Incarnates for Alexstrasza. Even at level 70 and upgraded gear like I have here, I still couldn't do it. So let's complete the quest with this person. As a side note, you can right click to inspect the players. Here is a cool Fury Warrior class I saw. Axes. I saw many of them. The Dream Surge events, which give 25% more XP. Yo, okay. So I'm going to be doing Dragonflight Season 3. It was just released November 7, 2023. So this is World of Warcraft Dragonflight, which is sold separately from the subscription and lasts forever. Heroic Edition obviously gives you level 60 automatically. You need to be level 70 to do a lot of the dragon aspect quests on the Seat of the Aspects in Thaldraszus and Valdrakken on the Dragon Isles. When you reach level 60, you can get to the Dragon Isles from Orgrimmar by taking the Zeppelin. You get a quest to go there. So this is my level 70 Dreambound armor. I was doing Dream Surges, but in Season 3, they switched the event to Super Bloom. So, Dream Surges, it was giving you 25% extra EXP, and obviously you could level by going to new areas with your flying mount in normal areas, not Dragon Isles. You get your flying mount at level 30 in Orgrimmar I'm an orc. I'm a Horde Orc Rogue class. So Alliance and Horde have different areas. So essentially, you could go up the elevator in Orgrimmar near the north of the auction house to buy your flying mount, and then you could train with trainers to fly around when you're not on the Dragon Isles with your mounts. So I showed how to do that in my How to Get a Flying Mount World of Warcraft YouTube video. I also showed you how to get the Dragon Flying Mount for the Dragon Isles on my How to Get a Dragon Mount YouTube video. So here's my Blue Eyes White Dragon. Pretty cool from Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'm going to enter the game. So the new dungeon, I'll talk in a second once this loads. So let's wait for it to load and then I'll continue speaking. These are the dragon aspects in their visage form. This is Alexstrasza, this is Nozdormu, Kalecgos, Raytheon, and Ysera, or what appears to be Ysera. Kind of looks like her, but a slightly different appearance. I know there's a cinematic with Ysera. You could see Alexstrasza and Ysera and Kalecgos, and not Nozdormu. Yeah, and Nozdormu in the Deathwing YouTube video I made. You could also see them in Ulduar, and you could see Alexstrasza and Ysera in on the One Last Temple. So here's the Emerald Dream. So apparently the flightstones got converted to gold in addition to the Shadowflame Crest fragments and crests. So the Emerald Dream, enter the dream and defend the Moral Blooming Tree from Fyrak and the Druids of the Flame. Join the defense, dream, battleground blitz, 8v8 solo, battleground. So I have unspent Dragonriding glyphs, so you could use this to level up your dragon. So I have 3 of them.
Near, and our enemies are gathering
it's pretty cool.
in the Emerald Dream.
So Maria 3 is saying, the time for the world tree to bloom draws near. It sounds cool. So here is my armor set from Season 2. I also have my Core Hound Pup in collections. I have this set to right click and set it as my favorite, and then I drag this down my hotbar to summon it very quickly. And then in your pet journal, you could also summon your battle pets. I like Blight Breath, he's pretty cute. I got him from the Lich King. And then also the Zippow Tiger I got from the Amazon Prime rewards if you Google and you have an Amazon annual subscription and you connect it to Twitch. You don't have to watch ads. And also you get rewards if you Google World of Warcraft Amazon Prime rewards or RuneScape 3 Prime rewards. So you could summon your battle pets and you could go to your toy box and have different stuff in my toy box, like all these kinds of stuff, like the golden goblet. So I could look rich for a second, so I could click here and I get all these gold coins. Pretty cool. So that's my Core Hound Pup. If you press L, you can see your objectives. Press M, you can see the map. Press P, you can see your skills, and you can drag them down here. And over here, you can see your specializations and talents. All of my talents got reset, which is pretty scary. I don't know why that happened. So let's open this up again. Yeah. So essentially, obviously you could reset your stuff anyway. So get this. Shouldn't be too difficult to do. You can right click to undo. I don't have Why I have so many extra points? Hmm. Nice. That's my new skill trait. Basically the same. Okay. So, let me submit feedback. You could change your graphics quality here to 10. And you could also click here and report. You could submit feedback as well. So I'm going to submit feedback. My specializations and talents. Was reset when I loaded into Season 3 of Dragonflight. Just now, I know I can set anyway. But still, that could be confusing. Nice, dude. Okay. I just ate some food, so let's see if I have any new objectives. I don't know how to travel to the ancient bow in the Honoron Plains. Okay, so to start off Season 3, you're going to travel to the ancient bow in the Honoron Plains. So the Honoron Plains is in Dragonflight. If you press M on the map, you're going to travel over on the Dragon Isles to the Honoron Plains. Obviously, I traveled to the Dragon Isles from Orgrimmar. I got the quest, and I took the Zeppelin from right over here, near Durotar, near Orgrimmar. You press Z to take out your axes. So I'm going to go over here. Let's click this, or you press L and click there to make it your active quest. And I'm going to fly to the west side of Honoron Plains with my dragon mount. So I'm going to click my mount, which is Raznageth, who you saw in the first cutscene. I got him from Fury of the Storms in Group Finder, under Raid Finder, Fury of the Storm, which is also known as Vault of the Incarnate. And also, you unlock dungeons, so you go to specific dungeons. You unlock Heroic after you do, I think, once you reach level 70. And you do some of the quests with the Seat of the Aspects on the map over here. Press M, Dragon Isles, Thaldraszus. So the Seat of the Aspects is here. And essentially at level 70 they give you quests. And each of the quests that they give you, Watcher Koranos, Alexstrasza, Nozdormu, and Kalecgos, consist of the Vault of the Incarnates, which is very difficult, even for level 70s, and upgraded armor. Dawn of the Infinite with Nozdormu and Chromie, and mostly Nozdormu, only Nozdormu. And then the Halls of Infusion with Watcher Koranos. So that's essentially how that works. And then Algathar's Academy is like another separate dungeon that's cool, in addition to the Azure Span. Over here, this dungeon's cool, the Azure Vault. So you can fly to each of these flight paths, or you could just manually fly. And yeah, there's something else I was gonna say. I forget what though. Obviously, you could get glyphs to upgrade your dragon. So I'm gonna double tap space, fly up in the air, and you click this to speed up. And this is your Vigor right here. So that speeds goes up. So as you upgrade your dragon, you get momentum by veering downwards, and it fills your Vigor. And your Vigor also charges up a little bit faster. So they made flying in this game like way better. You hold down the right click, and you look up to look up, and go down to look down. And you can press spacebar to jump out of the water, and spacebar to get back up from the water as well. And you could use this to speed up. That's pretty funny though. So yeah, oh yeah, I remembered what I wanted to say. So if you press C, you can see your character. And I upgraded my axe to 4 out of 8 and 6 out of 8. using the Shadowflame Crest fragments, which are no longer active, I believe, in Season 3. I did that in Loamm in the Zaralek caverns on the Dragon Isles. So you could go on the Dream Surge is still going on, which you get extra EXP from. And you get the Dream Surge Chrysalis near the voting area by speaking with the brown huge dude, the ox or whatever. And he gives you a quest. You get 100 Dream Surge powder. When you talk to him, you get a Chrysalis. And you could exchange it for, I recommend, a Fragment, so you could upgrade your weapons. And you upgrade your weapons in the Azure Span in Zaralek Cavern, or any of these places that go to the Zaralek Cavern near Loamm, and you go inside of a mud hut in there. And you also need flight points, or flight stones, so you press C, you go to currency. They have flight stones, which is used to upgrade your stuff, in addition to the fragments that you gather while doing the Dream Surge event, and then also while doing Aberrus. So Aberrus is the dungeon that is in the Zaralek Cavern, and you won't be able to do it even at level 70. You have to upgrade like all your gear as well, in addition to your swords. And then in Thaldraszus, there's actually a great vault here. So if you do Aberrus, you beat 3, 5, and 7 bosses. You get fragments from there as well. Near the bank, there's a bank right there where you can deposit your items. So you press B, open your bags. You can right click this food to heal. You could also heal with the Crimson Vial. So looks like my Crimson Vial got removed from my hotbar, so let me press P. I'll go right. Go to General. Okay. So let me go to my specializations and talents and look for where the Crimson Vial is, because that's how you heal up. So here's Vigor, maximum energy by 50. Featherfoot, still devious thieves. I don't see any Crimson Vials anywhere. So let's talk to them and say, did you remove the Crimson Vial skill from specializations and talents? Did you remove the Crimson Vial healing for Orc, Rogue, Horde from the specialization and talents menu in Season 3? I don't think I see it, and I used that to heal during battle 25% of my health, because you cannot heal during battle. I don't see my invisibility over here as well, so let's press P and recheck, because there's no way they removed it. So my invisibility, here's stealth. Yeah, let's drag this here. Let's try echoing reprimand. I have that already. Okay. Let's put where's dispatch at? But Brent, I always have it 3. Okay. Slice the dice. Oh, here's Vanish. Oh, yeah, where is I don't have dispatch anymore. Filling spray. Between the eyes. Fade Furry's already there. Fade Rush. There. Here's dispatch. Grappling hooks there. Adrenaline Rush is there. Let me see if let's recheck if I have Crimson Vial. Faint and Crimson Vial. Reduced by 10. OP. Oh, here's Crimson Vial. Okay. I have a save fall. Okay. So, yeah. My skills are set up by pressing P. So, I would go to the Dream Surge. That sounds like the most fun to do. Let's go look at the new area. So, I'll fly over here. Nice, dude. Wow, my Viger wasn't recharging. Or maybe it was. So these green orbs, you could exchange these green orbs at Loamm. Or, well, you could right-click them and then combine them. And then use them in Loamm to upgrade your weapons from levels 1 through 4. At least that's what I think. Nice. So, right. Okay. So, damn, dude. Okay. So, I just arrived at Ancient Bow. You can check out my armor and my dragon Raznageth mount, which is a flying dragon mount on the Dragon Isles. I have my level 70 Dreambound armor and my Friendship Defenders here. I got them from the Dream Surge event, which gives you 25% more EXP, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to double tap space, and I'm going to continue to that quest that they gave you on November 7th for Season 3. So you go right next to this huge portal. Quite a few people here talking to
What would you
Mirthra.
ask of me?
So you could show me what the ends of the world tree, and you could show me how the tree was planted in the dream, or you could complete Call of the Dream. So Mirthra, who looks like Ysera, says, I swore that the tree would be kept hidden and safe in the dream. Now all we have worked for is under threat by flame. I will not fail. I must not fail. If you do not fully understand what is at stake, the dream as we know it might change forever. So I'm going to say, show me how the tree was planted in the dream. Oh. Yeah, I saw this cutscene on YouTube.
Seed
So that's why Sarah.
is everything. So many beloved souls entrusting their fate,
And
their
Malfurion.
hopes to
I showed
us.
Malfurion in WoW Lore 4
Are
how to
we
get to him
certain
in
it will be
Dalaran
safe?
on the Azuna portal.
Come.
I think you also maybe see him in Ulduar raid. I'm not entirely sure.
Here, by Elun's grace, this gift will be kept hidden from those who would wish it harm. Yet the time will come when it must leave the cradle of the dream and take its place in our world.
And when it does, its protection will fall to us.
My beloved Kaldori,
So that's
all
Kaldori.
you have suffered, all you have
I don't know who
given,
that is.
will not be in vain. This I swear to you.
I know the Dream Surges were had fire lieutenants that were invading and threatening the World Tree.
What is it, my love?
Just a feeling. That
That's not
this
even your
time
dad. No way, bro.
will
Maybe.
be different.
It might still be your dad. Yo, world record friendship defenders. Right here. Okay.
Tell me of your dreams.
So you could actually use this to repair your armor, similar to
I
any
have
of the different areas.
many
Click repair
lucky
all.
tools. You
You
like?
could also sell items to them by clicking here and then clicking here.
Farewell,
So
friend
let's
of
go
the
back
realm.
and play the next movie.
Hello, champion.
Show me what threatens the world tree. Oh, nice, dude.
My brother believed he could control me. This rage.
I didn't even see these winged people here in the one on YouTube. This is obviously 10.2 for World of Warcraft Season 3.
Tame me.
And that is Fyrak, F-Y-R-A-K-K.
Fury will not be sated.
He looks mad cool. He's in the Avarice raid, supposedly. And he looks like a dragon in there. This is his human form, or visor form or something. And he has like, the purple red fire is like Shadowflame.
Cannot be.
Apparently, Iridikron, who also was called Galakron in Dawn of the Infinites. Galakron's Fall.
That's the unyielding flame draws close.
You get to see him in Fury of the Storms and Vault of the Incarnates. So he steals all of the Shadowflame Crests because he doesn't want you to upgrade your weapons or your armor. Even if you have like 13 of the Shadowflame Crest fragments and 150 stones, he just converts them to gold.
Those who squandered our birthright.
That's pretty funny.
Betrayers. All of them.
And you get to see cutscenes in Dawn of the Infinite, Galakron's Fall, and also near the Seat of the Aspects for Hidden Legacies quest. If you talk to that person, you get another cutscene with Galakron and Fyrak. Similar to if you near the Seat of the Aspects. At level 70, you could get quests from the Seat of the Aspects people, and also you could talk to the dragon in front of the Seat of the Aspects near the bank, the Great Vault. You talk to him, and you get a quest to upgrade your Dreambound armor that you already have. Because I have 2 Dreambound armors. I have this one, if I press C and B. So, I have the red version. And I have the silver version. So, the silver version was essentially the upgraded version, which I got by speaking with the dragon right in front of the Seat of the Aspects. And then essentially need the leather gloves. And then essentially if you speak to the person to the left of the Seat of the Aspects, you could see the other Fyrak cutscene, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know where my other... Oh, no. I must have deposited my leather gloves. Oh, here we go. Probably need my leggings. I have my leggings on. Okay. So, this is my first Dreambound armor, and then I also can show you my other one, which I got by talking to the dude in front of the Seat of the Aspects. He looks like a dragon. So let's press C, and I'll equip my other version. I didn't upgrade either of them. I just got one version of them silver by doing that quest with the dude near the Seat of the Aspects in Thaldraszus and Valdrakken. So that was pretty cool. Also, if you talk to the dude near the staircase, like directly to the left of the Seat of the Aspects, one of the people that he shows you to out of the 3, you can buy gold swords from him, scimitars, with tattered wilder cloth. right here, what you get from doing dream surges and defeating enemies. And that looks cool. You could use transmogrify to transmogrify it over your other stuff. I upgraded my armor, obviously, using Shadowflame Crest fragments and the green orbs with Whelping Crest fragments. But in Season 2, those got converted. You also get flightstones. You get a lot of flightstones from the Dawn of the Infinite dungeons, which you can get to in Root Finder over here. You unlock Heroic once you reach level 70, and you do some of the quests with the Seed of the Aspects. And I think by talking with Nozdormu, honestly. And then Raid Finder, Fear of the Storms, is how you do Vault of the Incarnates for Alexstrasza. Even at level 70 and upgraded gear like I have here, I still couldn't do it. So let's complete the quest with this person. Close my bag with B. So I'm going to talk to this person. I'm going to say, follow the dream. And not so long ago, the world tree was planted within the Emerald Dream. Now our enemies have found their own way into the dream. The tree has so much promise. Alright, so I'm going to complete the quest, and I get a flourishing Whimsy Drake. Enter the Emerald Dream through the portal in Ancient Burrow. We protected the tree by guarding all the entrances. Oops. I need to reset my keyboard. Fell off my desk. Fell off the desk again. You ever work with the fell off your desk guy? We protected the tree by guarding all the entrances to the Elder Dream. Now Fyrak has found allies to open the way. I will do the same for you and our allies. Oh, I have to click on the screen. I will do the same for you and our allies. The green dragonflight cannot do this alone. Through this portal, we will enter the dream. We must protect that realm. Enter the Emerald Dream through the portal in Ancient Woe. So, your rewards is get this mount. It is a flourishing Whimsy Drake. I'm going to accept, and then once you go through the portal, obviously if you press M and you go on the Dragon Isles, so on the Waking Shores, if you fly to, so here's the Ruby Life Pools, and you talk to the dragon here, fly up here and see Alexstrasza. Obviously you have to do 3 hours of quests from people over here, where you first enter, and then you start doing quests around here and here, and then after 3 hours, essentially, per my how to get a dragon riding mount video, you talk to her, and then you talk to the dude over here, and you get a dragon riding mount, and then you equip it after right clicking it. And then at the Skytop Observatory over here, that has the rostrum of transformation, which you can customize your dragon riding mount to. For example, I have Raznageth over here, and you can see your mounts. So I have So you can see your dragon riding mounts in collections, and I also summoned my favorite mount. So click collections, go to mounts, you can right click, set it as your favorite, and then you can drag this icon here to your hotbar and you click it to summon it. So I'm gonna go through the portal and get my Whelping Flimsy Drake. Nice. So if I press L here, I got, so I need to speak with Marithra over here. So, there we go. Nice, dude. So I'm in the Emerald Dream right now, which is kind of cool. I have my Raznageth mount. I came through this portal, which is near the Honoran Plains, like I showed you. So they have a huge world tree there. As you can see, she has a question mark over her head, Marithra. So that means you completed the quest. You can press L to open up your quest.
Flight stands
so
unified once more.
we do Emerald Welcome. There's much to be
May
done.
your dreams be peaceful.
Alright, so Marithra says, I swore that the tree would be kept hidden and safe in the dream. Now all we have worked for is under threat by flame. I will not fail. If you do not fully understand, the dream might change forever. So I'm going to say, how do you feel about this moment? So much has been lost by the Night Elves. First we face Fyrak, then my dearest wish is that there will be opportunities for new growth. So I'm going to say, what do you want me to see?
Dreams guide you. Behold.
Cool. So this is
A
Amardrassil,
new
the new raid within the
A
Emerald
new
Dream
world
in
tree,
10.2 for World of
soon to
Warcraft Season
bloom
3.
and be born into Azeroth,
So this is the World Tree
the very embodiment
that
of the
Fragments is
cycle of
threatening.
life. Its boughs infused with the souls of the Kaldori.
I upgraded my
Until the
armor
tree
at level
crosses
70.
over into
The Dragon
our
Isles
world,
is super difficult
we must defend this
to get my
symbol
Dragon Riding mount.
from
Essentially, I would
No!
do the quests. We're obviously at level 60, and if you own Dragonflight, you can go to the Dragon Isles. Essentially, I flew to the Dragon Isles from Orgrimmar as a Horde Orc Rogue on the Zeppelin by doing the level 60 quest, which you get at level 60 by pressing L. And I arrived, I did the quests, I waited for other people to help me do them. After 3 hours, I got my Dragon Riding mount from Alexstrasza, and if you press M, go to Dragon Isles over here from the Ruby Life Pools. After doing quests over here and over here. And obviously the Dragon Flying Mount is different from the normal Flying Mount in normal World of Warcraft, which is also the same as World of Warcraft Dragonflight. In the other areas, I did like Northrend. If you fly around areas, you can level up. There's a portal room in Orgrimmar over here. Obviously in Zandalar where you start, you could take a portal on the western side to Orgrimmar directly, which has the auction house, and you get your first wolf mount there. Or you go to Thunderbluff and then take the Zeppelin from Thunderbluff to Orgrimmar. And Orgrimmar has a portal room right at the entrance, and then it also has Zeppelins in it. So if you click in Orgrimmar, take this Zeppelin to south in the eastern Plaguelands, and you take this one to Thunderbluff. The Shark one goes to Northrend, and the other one goes to Thunderbluff. So Thunderbluff is southern Kalimdor, and then the one over here goes to Eastern Plaguelands. So Eastern Plaguelands is over here, Eastern Kingdoms, and then Kalimdor is Thunderbluff is down here. You have Silithus, which has a cool huge sword, and in Zandalar over here where you start, you could actually get a quest from Magni Bronzebeard in Zuldazar right here, and he essentially brings you, he gives you a quest in Silithus. So you can see Sargeras impales Azeroth scene, which is pretty cool. So this guy looks mad cool. You can click him, and he logged off. You can right click and inspect to view their armor. Try out this person, so right click, inspect. So you can obviously zoom in and left click and see the back. And you can inspect their armor. So you can inspect yourself. You press C, so that's me. And my upgraded stuff, you can see currency. I upgraded my armor by doing the Dream Surge events. Level 25%, you get 25% extra EXP. And I used Dreambound stuff in my bag B. And obviously I got the silver armor. So this is my armor for ML Dream. I have the silver one, and then I also have this red one. So they're both the same one. I just upgraded one Dreambound level 70 gear set by speaking in front of the Seat of the Aspects with the dragon. The Seat of the Aspects is in Thaldraszus, in Valdrakken on the Dragon Isles, and you need to be level 70. And you basically do like a 2-minute quest, and you upgrade it from red until silver. Each of the Dreambound armor sets look different for each of the classes. I'm a Horde Orc Rogue, and essentially let me equip the rest of my pieces. So this is, if you press Z, you can take out your axes, and you could also talk to the Seat of the Aspects of a dude like right near the staircase, where you press like the portal to go up. At level 64, you could go up and see the aspects up there, and you get quests from them. You get quests from them, and for example, you press M, go to Dragon Isles, and you go to Thaldraszus. So here's the Seat of the Aspects where you see Alexstrasza, Nozdormu, Kalecgos, and Watcher Koranos. So at level 70 you could get quests from them in this room, and they include Dawn of the Infinite with Nozdormu, Vault of Incarnates with Alexstrasza, and Walls of Infusion with Watcher Koranos. So they're not possible to do by yourself at level 70 even still. And even with upgraded gear, which you can upgrade in Zaralek caverns right here by going to Loamm with flightstones, and at least in season 2 with Shadowflame Crest fragments, which you right click after getting 15 and you make a Shadowflame Crest with 150 flightstones and a Shadowflame Crest. But you actually upgrade it with Whelping Shadowflame Crest up until level 4, which you get from the green orb by flying around with your dragon mount. And to get your dragon mount on the Dragon Isles, you arrive over here and you quest around here. And then essentially you go to the Ruby Life pools at the end of the quest over here, which I'll show you in how I get a Dragon Riding Mount YouTube video. And you get your Dragon Mount, and then you fly over here to the Rostrum of Transformation at the Skytop Observatory, and you customize your dragon. So that's obviously dragon flying mounts are different than normal flying mounts in normal areas, which you get at level 30 in Orgrimmar. And you can teleport back to Orgrimmar with your Hearthstone, which I believe I got in the Eastern Kingdoms and Reventusk Village. So you could go to the Twilight Highlands from a portal in Orgrimmar. Yeah, Reventusk Village is somewhere around here. You can find it. It's on the eastern side. So yeah, I mean Orgrimmar, it has a portal room at the front in Pathfinder's Den, 1st and 2nd floor. I like the Azuna portal. You can run around or fly around. It's high level, over 40. You need to be over level 50 to go around there. I like Jade Forest. You need to be level 37. And I like Shatrath. You need to be level 34, but 37 to beat the final dude in Tempest Keep. And you do need a flying mount. So yeah, flying mounts at level 30 are important. Obviously, if you get Dragonflight Heroic, you can level to 60 automatically. And by flying to new areas, you level up very quickly. So you can fly around Azuna in the Azuna portal. You can fly around Oldham, which is actually over here instead of over here at the Pathfinder's Den. And Mount Hajal is also over here. Oldham gives you a lot of experience flying around. And then Jade Forest and Azuna over here, and Zandalar, which is over here. Give you a lot of experience. You can set inns with your Hearthstones to right click and teleport back to every 30 minutes. So let me re-equip my silver armor. So that was the Hearthstone and the map and portal explanation. So that's like literally impossible. I don't know how you could possibly do that. Okay. So let's talk to this person
What would you ask
and
of me?
do Emerald
May
Welcome.
your dreams be
So I get a
peaceful.
Flourishing Whimsy Drake, complete
Is
the
it
quest.
time to go already?
Dragon Ride or ride the Fairy Drake to consume fiery patches in the stream. Alright. Already Fire Act damages the fabric of the dream. So already Fire Act damages the fabric of the dream. So Prince Green takes green caps. And I know that the Simmering Agony is only a faction when Fire Act tormented him. We have a potent weapon against his fire. Our fairy drakes and dragons consume. Now that they need our help, use this, clear the skies of encroaching flame. Dragon Ride or ride the fairy drake to consume the fire patches in the dream.
For a Mudrasil.
So I gained 4 backpack slots for using the Authenticator and SMS Protect attached to my account. So I downloaded the Battle.net Authenticator, and I got 4 additional bag slots. And here's the Flourishing Whimsy Drake she gave me, so I'm gonna, obviously in settings, that's how you also enable the SMS Protect. You have to do 2 things there. And if you need help, obviously they tell you. So I right click, I get the Flourishing Whimsy Drake, and I'm gonna go to Collections. I'm gonna right click and set this as my favorite, and I'm gonna right click and remove that favorite. So here's the mount that Marithra gave me. This is my new Emerald Dream Dragon. Dang. Wow, dude. So this is my new this is my new Emerald Dream Dragon from Marithra, and I need to hit these loops. Okay. So I'm gonna press space, and I'm gonna use 1 to fly through, and I'm just gonna eat all the flames. Okay. Every single one of them. So my Viger is running out, obviously over here. But as you upgrade your Dragonriding glyphs up here, which you collect by flying around, you're able to recharge your Vigor on the ground, and also by gaining momentum. And I think holding W as well, or holding right click to move up and down. So maybe I should be able to hit all 12 in one go. Let me just land. Yeah, my Vigor is already charging up, which is kind of cool. So I'm going to wait for this bar to go up. Obviously, the dragon, here are my specializations and talents. But essentially, you press P to drag them to your hotbar over here. I like invisibility as a Horde Orc rogue, and assassination. I also like Echoing Reprimand, Blade Flurry, Blade Rush, Crimson Vow to heal up during battle, because you could only heal up 25% of your health with that. Otherwise, at a battle, you can right click and eat toast. And at the Dream Surge, you get a Emerald Helper who sells this food, which is really good. You can repair your items with certain people. So essentially, double tap space. And you could use this to raise up, which is kind of cool. But yeah, you can reset your talents in the specializations and talents, and you can also, like your Dragon Isle Summary, those are very simple to set up too. So I got all 12 of the things, so I'm gonna go talk with Cenarius. 1 second. This might be my photo op. So yeah, it's definitely a photo op right here. For sure. Let me go on my other mount. Okay. I'm gonna right click and set this as favorite. Or mount this. Wait. Wait, no, I need Proto Drake. Nice, dude. Okay. So I'm gonna turn in the quest with Cenarius. Who are you? I am Cenarius. I am the Lord of the Forest. I taught the Night Elves how to fully embrace nature as druids, and I defend the Emerald Dream. My path has not always been as easy, nor have I always wanted to be on the correct side of wars, but I've returned stronger than ever. I'll stand with Mirtha and the Dragonflights as they help bring the world to Azeroth. Let's talk about something else. Feast or flaming? Valdrakken may attack the tree at any moment. We will need the help of the other worlder gods. So I complete the quest. I get 10 flightstones. Press C. See your flightstones over here. Use that, and now it looks like Whelping Shadowflame Crests to level up from 1 to 4. In Loamm, in the Zaralek caverns on the Dragon Isles. So wild gods in our midst. What is this? Emerald Dream is the home of nature's wild gods. We will need their strength and their power to counteract the brilliant damage that Fyrakk has brought to this realm. The first to seek out is Goldrin. The ancient wolf has a fondness for Azeroth and mortals, so he is sure to aid us. Others may need more convincing. I'll meet you nearby in the fields of Reverie, where dryads and keepers reside. Seek out wild gods and allies within the Emerald Dream, so accept. I'll meet the rest of the Kaldori at the base of the tree. There we set up a heart of our defense. This is mad fun, dude. I mean, pretty cool. This is actually a way better picture right over here. So this is clearly the Emerald Dream right here. The water graphics look nice. Thankfully I set up my graphics quality. A significantly better picture here. Nice, dude. Okay. Obviously, you can see your World of Warcraft screenshots in this drive on your folder. If you're unsure, that's how you can see your World of Warcraft screenshots. Here are some of my favorites from prior streams. This one was cool, and the Dawn of the Infinite Raids with Tyr the Infinite Keeper. very fun. I also liked just the main menu, right? Level 70 Rogue. Here was my other red armor, very cool. Here is me with Alexstrasza in her visage form. Here is Fyrax's sister, Viranoth. And her brother may be Iridikron, but he gets renamed to Galakrond because violence is good. Here's one of the mounts I saw, builds I saw in Best WoW Builds 2023. Here's the Azure Span near the Azure Vault. The Azure Vault's pretty. One of the raids. Here is Watcher Koranos near the Dragon Aspects at the Seat of the Aspects. And you could see Nozdormu over here, Kalecgos, Alexstrasza, Watcher Koranos. So they give you quests at level 70, or you could get up there at level 64 in Thaldraszus on the Dragon Isles. So here is Magnai Bronzebeard. You can meet him at Zandalar, not on the Dragon Isles. And he gives you a quest in Silithus, which is southwestern Kalimdor. And you can see Sargeras impales Azeroth cinematic, which is cool. Obviously, you could see the opposite of that in Sargeras, Tomb of Sargeras in Azuna. You need to be about level 70 to do that. I tried at 60 and I couldn't beat everybody, but you gotta see a huge, the Desolate Host green skeleton boss there, who looks like Magmatooth. Not Magmatooth. He looks like the skeleton in Icecrown Citadel, which I show in my WoW All Portals YouTube video, which shows how to get to all the areas and stuff. Got a screen cap of Fyrakk, but he was flying around. I like try to take it when I was when my character was dead. I couldn't do it. Here's a cool statue near Tomb of Sargeras. There's actually an octopus statue in the Dragon Isles. If you go through, let me see. If you go through it's like Tiragard Sound, I think. Let me close out of Twitch. I need to update my Twitch app. If you pull down the top right and then click play, you can go into other apps while using Twitch. But let me go to my stream. Click here. Videos. Let me turn on my Wi-Fi. Yeah, Tiragard Sound. So there's a Tiragard Sound portal. If you press M, then you go to Dragon Isles, Valdrakken. So there's also portals right here. One goes to Tiragard Sound, and in the northmost area, there's a statue of an octopus, but you can't do the raid yet. The green one. The green raids are the best. And essentially, in order to do that, you need to do the Xalotheth questline, XAL''ATATH. And then once you do that questline, you're able to do that dungeon. I assume you have to be level 70. But Tiragard Sound is as good to level, and you fly around, you can level as you run to new areas. As Azuna or Oldham or Zandalar. Zandalar has high level quests. If you're level like 63, you could do some of them. And if you're 66, you could do the raids in Zandalar. So, let's go to the next gold area. Kind of cool. So, I can't level anymore now that I'm level 70. You can see your level here. But I was doing dream surges even after leveling to level up my armor. Because you still need to level up your armor and your weapons, so you could do higher level raids. So I'm going to talk to Goldrin. So, here is Goldrin. He's a wolf. A mortal dares to walk the dream. Always an impressive feat, and at such a difficult time. The Druids of the Flame dare to set our home ablaze. So little has changed here in so long. Now change is coming. Perhaps I could help you face it. So who are you? I am the Fangs of Rage, the ferocity of a cornered beast, the starving hunter of blood scent. He's death on the battlefield. Oh, he's the brightest moment before death on the battlefield. The strength that only comes from insurmountable odds. Let's talk about something else. So Mirtha requests your aid in defending the world tree. And I answer the call of the pack. Together, we will defend the tree. And the dream. Nice. Alright, so I'm gonna follow the dog. Oh, he disappeared. Okay, dude. So, he was standing next to a repair person. So, you click the left click him after getting closer. And you can repair all your stuff. So, he sells glittering parchments. Sparkling parchment for the glittering used by scribes. No idea what that is. A lot of this stuff is just makes no sense to me. General goods. This person sells the health. So press M on the map, you go here and you can buy food and put it in your bag. So if you go to her and you right click a few times, it adds it to your bag, see? Automatically. You don't have to drag and drop. So that's what I used to heal. You press B when you're not in battle and you can right click it. So as a Horde Orc Rogue, you can go invisible and you can run away from people instantly and then summon your mount, which is why I like Rogue the most as an Orc. And yeah, that's why I picked this class. So yeah, I mean, let's go to the next quest. You press M on the map to go to the next quest, or you press L to see your quest. You could abandon quest this way as well by clicking on it and then abandon. I usually just do them. You could also drop items, so you could press B, left click an item, then left click here and drop it. Again, I got my authenticator, so I got 4 more slots. You could also put items in banks, so if you press M and Dragon Isles, you could go to Thaldraszus, you can put your items in the bank right over here. And then in Orgrimmar, in normal WoW, so over here, you have a bank over here to the right of the auction house, and then you go up the elevator around here to get your flying mount at level 30. And there's also a bank in Shatrath. So if you go through the Shatrath portal in Orgrimmar, right over here in the Pathfinder's Den, and there's also portals over here. But if you go to the Shatrath portal, which again you'd be like level 37, there's not a bank, but you can buy bags for your bank per my how to set up your bank WoW YouTube video. So I'm gonna fly to this yellow thing now. Double tap space and hold down right click. You can chat over here, and you can see what people say. I have a guild, so you can join a guild, and you get rewards from a guild at level 10 or whatever. So right here, it looks like L. That's hilarious, dude. That is so hilarious, dude. That's so funny. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay. So collections. I'm gonna summon my other dragon. Nice, dude. So she has the same eyebrows as Lady Sylvanas Windrunner, seen in the Shadowlands cinematic with the Lich King in my first stream on Twitch as WALLSTBETS, Wall Street Bets. And essentially, that was a really cool cutscene with Lady Sylvanas Windrunner. Also, if you talk to Chromie in Orgrimmar over here, so in Orgrimmar, in WoW Lore 4 video, I showed you where Chromie is, and you could talk to her about Time Walking Dungeons, and you could watch all the cinematics. And I watched the Legion one, where Azeppa was getting destroyed, and Lady Sylvanas Windrunner fought Furnace, who is in Draenor, which is a different place than Azeroth. So you have Draenor, Outland, and Shadowlands. So Outland is where the Shatrath portal goes into Terrakar Forest. Then you fly north to Netherstorm. You get to Tempest Keep over here. which has really cool areas at level 36. You could get the Phoenix mount at level 38 or 7 as a flying mount, which is kind of cool. Or you could just buy Heroic Edition. And then in Shadowmoon Valley, there's the Black Temple over here, which I couldn't get into quite yet, but maybe I can after doing the Tomb of Sargeras, I don't know. And you can fight or watch Illidan. You could also see Illidan in World, Azeroth, and Broken Isles, which is the Azuna portal. So here's Argus, but in Dalaran right here, you click here, you could go and see Illidan over here, and he's looking at Earth. And you also see Illidan in Kalimdor. In Silithus, you go to the Huge Sword, and you get that quest from the dude at Zandalar over here, Magnai Bronzebeard, the blue dude I showed, light blue. So Illidan's pretty cool. Jade Forest is really cool, like the Shot of Doubt. There's a portal to Jade Forest also. So I'm going to talk to this owl.
What a fascinating creature.
So you're very interesting. So Maritha requests your aid in defending the World Tree. Who are you? I am cool, fresh and fair. I bring a change. I serve the unending flow of life, and I'm the victim of its stagnation. Let's talk about something else. Maritha requests your aid in defending the World Tree. Now, why would I want to stop the dream from changing? I think I'll wait and see what happens. Try not to die, mortal.
See what happens. Try not to die,
dude.
mortal.
These spiral glass things are kind of cool. So I'm gonna go into this cave over here. I have no idea what's going on. Let's talk to Elder Kazaphine, the sister of the grove. The flowers slowly turn to flame. The petals are not consumed, but they burn brightly. Who are you? I'm an Elder Dryad, one of the defenders of the dream. For ages, I have protected and matured these groves, yet they never seem to grow more verdant. They merely remain, they hibernate. Would it matter at all if we were not here? Would these fields stay exactly as they have? Or must something dire happen to them to finally renew? Let's talk about something else. So Maritha requests your aid in defending the World Tree.
To aid a friend, or to seek renewal.
She says to aid.
Portals
Oh my God.
are open! The flames are here!
Nice dude. You guys ever see the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe movie? Like the live action one? That one was pretty cool. Oh, here's Cenarius again. Pretty cool. So, let's talk with Cenarius. I didn't even see the question mark over his head. For aeons we watched over the dream. We suffered onslaughts and defeats, but we must hold here. The flames cannot reach our heart. Who are you? He's the Lord of the Forest. He taught the Night Elves embrace nature as druids. So I saw druids classes. I showed them off in my Best WoW builds video. They're like animals, but apparently they're gonna add dynamic flight, and you'll be able to fly without switching to a mount or something as them. But I've returned stronger than ever. I'll not stand with Maritha and Dragonflights as they help bring the World Tree to Azeroth. Let's talk about something else. Wild gods in our midst. We're already too late. Fyrax's forces have already begun their attack on the dream. Complete the quest, and let's do Burning Assault. Slay Primalists, the Jaredin, and the Druids of the Flame. The Druids of the Flame are opening a way into the dream for Fyrax's forces. Every minute more of them enter. We must stop this rising tide before it becomes a flood. Except the face of our enemies. Powerful foes lure from among the enemies Fyrax summoned into the Emerald Dream. I've not seen Kazaphine since he came up out of the Barrows. Find her and assist our allies by striking down these leaders. So you have to defeat Fyrax's powerful lieutenants and secure the battlefield. Steps. And the quest log is full, so I'm going to press L, and I'm going to throw away some quests. From Eastern Plaguelands. I'm going to drop Rohan the Assassin. Okay. And let's accept the face of our enemy. Nice. What do you mean, dude? Okay, so this blue area, you press L. You can see the quest very easily. You can zoom in on the map. Middle mouse wheel. So I can slay Fire X forces. And the base of our enemies. Stormbrand, Coal Mouse, Land. So I'm gonna slay the forces. So you left click and then you right click and you press 1 as well. And then it fills up these red dots and you're gonna tap dispatch. Do critical damage. You can also do echoing reprimands at a high level. Do a lot of damage. I like blade flurry early on as it work. I also like to hook shot to get away from people. You can sprint, and then you can heal up Crimson Vial. Like go invisible, and they forget where you are, but they get their health back, which is kind of annoying. You can cheap shot them with this button, which stuns them and does extra damage.
I need a target.
Let's find another person to fight. Press L. So here's another person. Oh, you can throw in the middle of the mouse wheel to go not invisible. You click this to go out of not invisible. So you can pistol shot enemies as a horde or rogue, which is kind of cool. And then you can use between the eyes to do critical damage. And you could actually triple click pistol shot 3 times later on, and you could do critical, like multiple hits. So let's do 3 pistol shots. And pistol shots are such a quick